Hello guys, welcome to Prominent Education. This is Noun Part 2 video. In Part 1 video, we have discussed basic noun and its type. In this video, we will further categorize the noun and we will look the rules attached with them. So now let's start this video. Noun, gender. What is noun? Gender. So according to gender, noun can be divided into four basic forms. These basic forms are masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender and neuter gender. What are these classifications? Let's discuss. Now the first one is masculine gender. Masculine, the word represents muscle represents power, and whenever comes to power it represents men. So a noun that denotes a male community comes under the category of masculine gender. Examples you can see: father, brother, uncle. All three words represents a male community, so it comes under the category of masculine gender. Now what is feminine gender? Feminine means femina means beauty, and whenever it comes to beauty it presents a female. So a noun that denotes a female community is kept in feminine gender. Like examples you can see: mother, sister, aunt. These all three words represents a female community, so it would come under the category of feminine gender. Now common gender. What is common gender? A noun that either masculine or feminine but we cannot be recognized, means they can be feminine, they can be masculine, we cannot recognize them, comes under the category of common gender. The examples you can see: teacher, doctor, minister. So a teacher can be male or female, a doctor can be male or female, or a minister can also be a male or female. We cannot recognize them with the word doctor, teacher or minister. So these three words comes under the category of common gender. Now the fourth classification is neuter gender. What is neuter gender? A noun that is either mentally or sexually undeveloped with both the qualities is kept in neuter gender. Means a noun that is mentally or sexually undeveloped, it cannot be categorized into male or female, is a neuter gender. Like we say pen, car. Now pen and car are non-living things. They comes under the category of neuter gender. Dog. Now all animals are comes under the category of neuter gender. Now neuter gender is also subdivided into two categories. As I have told you that neuter gender contains all animals. So animal can be male or female. So if we talk about male animals, they comes under the category of neuter masculine, and when we talk about female animals, it comes under the category of neuter feminine. Like neuter masculine, if you see the examples: dog, ox, horse. These comes under the category of neuter masculine, and when we talk about bitch, cow, they come under the category of neuter feminine. Now structural division. According to structure, how a noun can be classified? According to structure, a noun can be divided into two categories. The two categories are single noun and compound noun. What are these? Let's discuss. Now single noun. A noun that gets only one word for its formation is called single noun. Means a noun which can be formed using a single word comes under the category of single noun. Examples you can see: boy, pen, car. The only word is sufficient to represent that noun, so it comes under the category of single noun. Now compound noun. What is compound noun? A noun that gets more than one word for its formation is called compound noun. So a noun which takes more than one word for its structure comes under the category of compound noun. Examples you can see: father-in-law, notebook. They take more than one word for its structure, so they comes under the category of compound noun. Now compound noun can also be divided into two categories. What are the two different categories? With hyphen. With hyphen, as you can see the example, father-in-law. Father-in-law, you can see a preposition in, and before and after the preposition there is a hyphen. The second example is commander-in-chief. Another, there is a preposition, and before and after preposition there is a hyphen. So a compound noun which contains hyphen with them comes under the category of with hyphen compound noun. And let's discuss without hyphen. So a compound noun which does not contain any hyphen comes under the category of compound noun without hyphen. Generally, a note without hyphen compound noun ends with full. Generally, they ends with full. Like you can see, cup full, yup, or pocket full. They ends with full, and they falls under the category of compound noun without hyphen. Now, let's see the further categorization on the basis of its countability. Counting ability, a noun can be divided into two parts. The first one is countable noun, a noun that can be shown in numbers. So if a noun can be shown in numbers, it comes under the category of countable noun, like boy, pen, car. You can say 5 boys, 5 pens, 5 cars. So this is countable noun where you can count the noun and represent it into a number. Now let's study uncountable noun, a noun that cannot be shown in numbers. So a noun that cannot be shown in number comes under the category of uncountable noun, like rice, gold, sugar, honesty. You cannot say 1 rice, 2 rice, 2 gold, 1 gold. As like this, you cannot say like this, but you can weigh them, you can measure them. You can say 1 bowl of rice, you can see 2 carat gold, 1 bowl of sugar. And honesty, you cannot measure an honesty, you cannot even see honesty. I have already told you, this is what you can feel, and this is abstract noun which is uncountable. Now, if a noun is divided on the basis of its number, so if a noun is further categorized according to its number, it falls into two forms. The first one is singular, the second one is plural. So a noun that is only one in counting is called singular noun, like boy and pencil. Generally, a noun is born singular. Born singular means when you talk about noun, they are singular, and you make them plural by following some certain rules. Sometimes it generally takes s, but there are some certain rules when you have different letters at the end of the noun that we will discuss in our next video. Now, plural, a noun that are more than one in number. So if a noun is more than one in number, it comes under the category of plural noun, like boys, pens, cars. They represents more than one boy, more than one pen, more than one car. So they comes under the category of plural noun. Now, rules of converting singular into plural. In this video, we will discuss how we can convert singular noun into plural noun. Not only the rules are important here, but the important thing is you should know the words, some words that are singular, or what are the plural form of those words. They are the most frequent word in your examination, which we will see in this video. So now let's start with very basic thing. The first rule is generally a singular noun can become plural by adding s. So if you add s with them, they become plural. Suppose a word written like this, pen. When you add s, it becomes pens. It is a plural form of pen. Is car. When you add s, it becomes cars. Plural form of car is cars. A word is dog. When you add s, it becomes dogs. Plural form is dog of dog is dogs. A singular countable noun. So when a singular countable noun which ends with s, double s, sh, ch or x, they can be converted into plural by adding es with them. Like classes, if you see double s, we have added es. Dish, you see sh, we have added es to make it dishes. Torch, we have ch at the end, and so we have added es to make it plural, so it had become torches. Now box, x is at the end of the noun, so we have added ex to make it plural. Now a singular countable noun ending with o. So if a noun ends with o and a vowel comes before it, so if a noun is ending with o and before o there is a vowel, so to convert them into plural we just add s with them. Like you say radio, o is at the last and before o there is a vowel, so to make it plural we will simply add s. Video, o is at the last, e is a vowel, so simply we will add s with them. Next example is studio, o is at the last, I, a vowel is there, so we will simply add s to make it plural. Now the next thing is a singular countable noun ending with o. A singular countable noun if ends with o and a consonant comes before it. Consonant comes before o, so it can be converted into plural by adding es. Examples you can see hero, o is at the last and before o there is r, there is a consonant, so we have added es. Tomato, you can see o before t there is a consonant, we have added es, so it becomes tomatoes. A singular countable noun ending with y. So if a singular countable noun which ends with y and a vowel comes before it can be converted into plural by adding s. Similar thing what we have done with o. So the boy, y, and before y it comes a vowel. Toy, if we see y before y it is a vowel. Key, if we say, so before y it is e, which is also a vowel. So to make it plural, what we have done, we have just simply added s with them to make it plural. Boy becomes boys, toy becomes toys, and key become keys. Now a singular countable noun that ends with y and a consonant comes before it can be converted into plural by adding ies. So if y comes at the end of the noun and a consonant comes before by, so by is replaced and ies is added. As you can see the example baby, here is a by and here is a consonant b. So what we have done, we replaced y with ies to make it plural. Similar thing is with city, there is a y and a consonant before it, we have replaced y and added ies, so city become cities. Now the next rule is a singular countable noun. If a singular countable noun ends with fe can be converted into plural by replacing f or ef by ves. Like examples you can see life, life become lives, and knife become knives. Now there are some rules which change in different way. Like you can see men, men is singular and men is plural. What is the rule? They change the internal vowel. Internal vowel is changed, a changed to e. This is the rule with men. Similar rule followed by woman. Woman is singular and women, men, is plural. Another, we have done the same thing. We have changed the internal vowel of the word. Child become children. This is different way. Ox become oxen. So these are some nouns which changed according to following some different rules. Now, next rule is a noun that internal part is double O can be converted into plural by replacing double O with double E. As I have told you, there are some nouns which change internal vowel to make it plural. So double O becomes double E. Like you can see, tooth. There is a double O double vowel, so it became teeth. Double E. The next word is foot. Foot changes into fit. Feet. So foot changes into feet. Double O changes into double E to make it plural. Now, a singular countable noun ending with OUSE can be converted into plural by replacing OUSE by ICE. As you can see the example, mouse. OUSE changes into ISE, mouse become mice, louse become lice. Now the next rule is a singular countable noun ending with ON can be converted into plural by replacing ON with A. Like you can see the example, most important, these words are most important. They are generally asked in the examination. Phenomenon changed into phenomena. Very important word, most frequent in your examination. Criterion is singular and criteria is plural. We have changed ON into A. Here also we have changed ON into A. Now the next rule is if a noun ends with IS, so to make it plural, what we will do, we will replace IS with ES. Like you can say basis change into basis and thesis change into thesis. You can see IS changed into ES and here also IS changed into ES. Now a noun ending with A. So if a noun ends with A, it can be made plural by adding E E after A. So after E, what you will have to do, after A you will have to add E. Like formula, formula changed into formulae, vertebra changed into vertebrae. This is also most important. You will have to see here that what is the singular form and what is the plural form. Now move on to our next rule. A singular countable noun ending with US can be converted into plural by replacing US by I. As you can see the example, cactus becomes cacti and fungus become fungi. Only the rules are not important here. The words are most important. You should know what is the singular form of cacti and what is the plural form of cactus. These words are most important. These words generally asked in your examination. Now, next rule is if a noun ends with UM can be converted into plural by replacing UM with A. So if a word is written like this, bacterium changes into bacteria, spectrum changes into spectra. Another most important word, these are generally asked in your examination. You should know bacterium is singular and bacteria is plural. Now we talk about compound noun. A compound form of noun that first part is man or woman makes plural with both the parts. So if a compound noun contains first letter as man and woman, so to make it plural we make both parts as plural. So I have told you man become men and engineer become engineers. Similarly woman doctor becomes women doctors. Now a compound form of noun that's any one part is preposition makes plural of the part that is before preposition. Very important rule generally asked. So when we talk about father-in-law, in is preposition here, so before in part there is a father, so to make it plural only father will change into fathers, rest of the noun will remain in its previous position. So father-in-law changes into fathers-in-law. And the next thing is commander-in-chief. Another, there is a in preposition here, and to make it plural what we will do, we will change only the word before preposition. So commander changes into commanders-in-chief. Now a compound form of noun makes plural of its real noun. So if a compound noun is there, so to make it plural what we will do, we will change only the real part. Now if we talk about notebook, in notebook only book is a real part, book has the more importance. So to make it plural what we will do, we change only book to books. Like stepmother, staff here is working as an adjective. So to make it plural what we will do, we will make only noun plural, not adjective. So it will become stepmothers. Now next rule, a compound form of noun that is made of two parts and both the parts work together for someone makes plural by both the parts. So if a compound noun having two words and both part denotes a person, to justify a person, then to make it plural both parts are converted into plural. So a word is written like this, Lord Governor, it would change into lords and governors. So you'll have to make both parts plural. Lord Justice is if written, so you will have to make lords justices. Now moving on to a next rule, a compound noun form of verb made two parts in which either is post or other works as an adjective makes plural of the real part. As I have previously told you, if a compound noun has two words, the first one if it adjective, so to make it plural we will change into only the real noun. This is real noun here. So if a word is written assistant commandant, assistant is adjective and commandant is real noun. So to make it plural, assistant will remain the same, commandant will change into commandants. The same thing is with the next word advocate general. If written advocate here, again it is an adjective, general is noun. So to make it plural, advocate will remain the same, journal will become journals. So now this is all from this video. I hope you guys have liked the video. We will come up with more parts where we will discuss some more rules. If you guys have liked the video, press the like button and share our channel, subscribe our channel. Thank you.